Hello everyone and welcome back to the course on motion graphics in After Effects. In this video, we're going to be studying shape modifiers in After Effects. Now, shape modifiers are a feature in After Effects that enable us add more interesting animation to our shape layers. So they can only be applied to our shape layers, and they give us the ability to add very interesting animations. Now I'm going to create a shape right now. I'm going to create a shape layer so as to demonstrate to you how shape modifiers work. So shape layer, and then let's just create a simple square shape. So this is a simple square shape, as you can see. And shape modifiers can be added by coming to the content part of our shape layer. So when you come to the content part of our shape layer, you can see that there is this option that says add. Now when you click on this option, you see your shape modifiers. So these are the shape modifiers. So they like I said before, they enable us add more very interesting animations to our shape layers or to our shapes. Now the shape modifiers can be added to the shape layer and thereby affecting every shape in the shape layer, and they can also be added to individual shapes. Okay, so in order to add the shape modifier to a particular shape, you have to select the shape under the contents. Let's assume we have more than one shape here. So we have two shapes right now. So as you can see under the contents, we have two shapes, right? Now the shape modifiers can be applied to individual shapes and can be applied to the two shapes at once. So in order to apply the shape modifier to the two shapes at once, all you need to do is to select the content and then come up here and then apply. So let's assume we want to apply the zigzag. So as you can see, it's been applied to both shapes. Now when you apply the shape modifier, it comes under the shapes it affects. So when we move the shape modifier above a particular shape, it no longer affects it. Okay, now the shape modifier affects the shapes it is under. You can, and like I said before, let me just delete this, and like I said before, you can also apply the shape modifier to individual shapes by basically just selecting the individual shape you want to add the shape modifier for, and then come and add. Now you see that the shape modifier has been added inside this shape. So that's one other thing about shape modifiers that you should know. So in this lecture, we're going to be covering 3 shape modifiers, and then we're going to cover subsequent ones in subsequent lectures. So we're going to be covering the merge part shape modifier, the offset part shape modifier, and also the trim part shape modifiers. So I'm going to select the content and then come to add and add the merge part. Now when I add the merge part shape modifier has been added to both shapes because you can see it under both shapes. So what the merge part does is it enables us to merge the parts of the shapes. As you can see now, as I move this shape, it's merging with the other shape. There are different options for the shape for the merge part. We have the add mode, which enables us basically add the shapes together. Now you see the shape we are creating by just selecting the add mode. Now we have the subtract mode, which basically subtracts our shapes, and then we have the intersect mode, which creates an intersection between shape 1 and shape 2, and we have the exclude intersections, which cuts out the intersection. Okay, and basically that's these are all. Okay, we have the merge, which merges our shapes together. Okay, so that's it for the shape modifier. So and we can actually we can actually do animation. So let's animate this shape. Let's do a little animation here. Let's just go to the transform properties of this poly shape and then create a keyframe for the position. So after this number of frames, let's say 15 frames, we just bring our shape here. Okay, and then these. So as you can see, this is a simple animation we've created with our merge path shape modifier. So there are a lot of things you can create with this shape modifier and with the other shape modifiers. The limitation is actually your imagination. So there is no limit to what you can create. Okay, so we also have blend modes. If you're familiar with blend modes, you know how blend modes work, and you can use them with the merge path shape modifier. So I'm going to delete it, and I'm going to go to the next shape modifier, which is the offset path. Okay, the offset path shape modifier basically creates an offset on the parts of the shape it's affected, or the shape it affects. Okay, so I just added it to this shape, and you can see the effect it has given us already. So you see, this is basically how it works. So you can create a keyframe on the 0th second, and then just move it a bit up, and easy ease. Sorry. Let's just go to the graph editor and do a bit of editing here. So you can see this is what we've created with our offset path. So that's it for the offset part. It just creates an offset, even though there are other options like the copies options and offset copy and so on and so forth. But you get the point. This is basically what you can do with this shape modifier. Like I said before, the limitation is your imagination. There is no limit to what you can create. As you can see, we've been able to achieve something like this. Okay, this is actually cool. And take note that I'm not trying to create something specific. I'm just trying to show you how these shape modifiers work. Now you see what little animation we've created here, and we're just playing around. So imagine we get very intentional about this. The limit to what we can create is there is no limit to what we can create. Actually, that's what I'm saying. So that's it for the offset part, and now let's look at the trim part. Okay, so come to content, select content, and trim parts. Trim parts. So the trim parts shape modifier works by just creating a trim around the parts of our shape. So as you can see, this is what we can achieve with the trim parts shape modifier. It's a very popular shape modifier, and animators or motion designers use it a lot to achieve very nice animations. So as you can see, This is what we have so far. So let's just remove our strokes. You can see what we've been able to create. So let me just go through the options of the trim parts. Okay, so we have the starts, so we have the starts, and we have the end. Okay, we have the start and we have the end. As you can see, this is what we are achieving by just playing around with the start and end. And then we have the offset. Now the offset creates a movement around the path, as you can see. So and we can actually animate each and every part of the shape modifier. So I'm not creating anything specific, just trying to show you what we can achieve with this. Okay. That's easy ease. Let's try to offset these keyframes, and as you can see, this looks kind of cool. So this is what we've been able to achieve with this shape modifier. Good. So that's it for the trim part shape modifier. As you can see, our shape modifiers give us a lot of options and add a lot of fun to our shapes, thereby giving us the abilities to create stunning animations. We are going to work with the shape modifiers more closely in subsequent lessons. We are going to work on real projects with the shape modifiers, so you can see how to actually integrate this knowledge in live projects. So that will be it for this video, and hope to see you in the next. Bye. Hey, so that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. We post new videos every week covering topics in the fields of graphic design and illustration, motion graphics and video, branding, and more. If you want to support us and get access to exclusive benefits such as the project files we use in our classes, a live chat with us, shoutouts, and more, consider becoming a patron on Patreon. You can join for as little as $3 a month, and the link to our Patreon page is in the description below. And if you want to take your learning to the next level, you can check out the complete course, of which this episode is a part of. And in the complete course, you get access to more than 10 hours of video lessons, project files and resources, class exercises, a Q&A section, a certificate of completion, and more. You can get the course for a special discount by using the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.